What does the service center charge you to swap an air filter on an Onan 10,000 or 12,000 watt generator? I'll tell you, $254. An hour of labor, a $47 filter, shop fees, tax, for a 15-minute job that you can actually do yourself. I'm going to show you exactly how and how much I spent to do this.
Flat out stuck. It's a game of tug of war. The generator's pouting, won't power anymore.
That's the whole job. Let me show you every part that you need, exactly how I did it, and what to watch out for. So what you're going to need for this job is actually minimal. I've got my socket set, a brand new air filter. I'll put the part number down in the description, a shop rag, and I'm going to use some nitrile gloves. Before we get started, just a quick safety tip. Make sure your generator is powered off and you turn that AGS system off. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and remove this access panel. So what we see here in front of us is the coolant tank. We've got the air intake hose, and then behind the cooling tank we have the air filter housing itself. We're going to remove these 3 bolts from the coolant tank, which should allow us to drop this tank down and move it out of our way to access that air filter. This is a 10mm socket.
We're rolling down the highway, 44 feet of pride. The fridge is on the fritz again, but hey, it's a bumpy ride. Got a map full of dreams, a tank full of gas. Who needs
What you're going to want to do is support that tank. We're going to remove this radiator fill. We're just going to work this tank right on out of its location. Okay. Now, as you support this tank, just be mindful that there is fluid in it, so you don't want the tank just to fall over or lie down. You definitely want to make sure that it's supported in the upright position. This clear view of the air filter housing. Okay, so there's 2 latches. There's one here and one down here on the lower right hand corner. We're going to undo those latches, be able to remove that cover, and just pull that air filter out firmly. Between the 2 air filters, the new and the old, you can definitely tell the amount of dust that this engine is, or that filter has been capturing. So now that the old air filter is removed, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a clean shop rag, and we're just going to wipe down the internal of this housing just to make sure any dirt debris is removed. The housing is pretty clean. You can see some just a little bit of debris in there that will get out of there. So you're going to grab your clean shop towel and just stick your hand in there and get rid of all that dirt and debris and the dust. Once that's wiped out and clean, all the debris is gone, you're going to take your new air filter and then make sure you push it on firm and it's well seated. Then we're going to take our air filter cap, do the same thing, give this a good wipe out, get rid of all that dust. You know, if you've been operating in dusty environments or sitting at a campground for a while, especially campgrounds that are gravel, anything other than pavement, it's amazing on how much dirt and dust this generator picks up. When you go to put your cap back on, you notice the lid is labeled top, so you're going to just make sure that is in the upright position. Go ahead and sneak this back in. The spring latches are in place. And that is nice and secure. Now we're going to take our reservoir tank and put that back in place, put the 3 bolts back in.
Pumps leaking, the AC's on strike, but the view out the window, oh, that's what we like. 44 feet of freedom.
And then we'll slide our antifreeze fill tube back in. Keeps that in the upright position. Make sure that's well seated. So So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start this engine, make sure it runs smoothly, there's no hunting, no surging, and if all is good after a minute or two, we're going to shut it off and the job. So I am going to take one more extra step while I'm here at this point. I do have access to a small air compressor. So what I'm going to do is grab my air compressor and try to blow some of this dirt and dust out. Right down inside here at the bottom of the generator compartment is the radiator. So I am going to try to blow some air through and make sure there is no make sure that those radiator fins aren't getting clogged with sand and stuff, especially seeing how much debris is in here. All right, let's talk numbers. The shop quoted $254.41. What I actually spent, $27.23. That's $227.18 back in your pocket. 89% less than what a service center wants to charge you for a filter in 15 minutes. And if you caught the oil and filter change episode, that was $319 saved combined across 2 jobs. This series has already put $547 back in your pocket, and we're just getting started. If this video saved you time and some money, hit the like button. It helps other motorhome owners find the content that they're looking for when they need it the most. And if you want to follow along for the whole maintenance series, subscribe and ring that bell. We're adding to the series regularly. Got questions or did it differently? Put it in the comments below. I read every single one of them. Until next time, I'm Brent with 44 Feet of Freedom. We're taking the power back. See you there.